Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back. It's your host, Ronald J. Here to kick off the new year with some laughs, some current events, and maybe a sprinkle of psychology because, over here we like to keep it classy and insightful. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, or whatever you drinking, if you're fancy, and let's dive into the madness that is already 2025. Let's get into, first of all, I forget my Southern manners. Happy New Year. I hope your 2025 is amazing, way better than 2024 because it's the best year thus far for each and every one of us. Let's talk about the chaos that's already showing out in 2025. First of all, my condolences to everybody affected by the attack in New Orleans on New Year's Eve. Let's be specific. And it's just insanity. Like, just imagine it's New Year's Eve. You waiting for the clock to strike 12. You eating your gumbo, your beignets. And then, stuff like this happens. The attack happens. Like, you drinking your hurricane, you drinking your what they call that, foot long drink, your fishbowl, and then a man come ramming through the crowd. Like, I really can't get into that. So my condolences to everybody affected. My prayers out to New Orleans. And I should have known this year was going to start off a little crazy when I seen Dora 95th trending on TikTok. And I'm from Miami, if y'all didn't know. But I'm from Miami, so I've been knew about Dora 95th. And shockingly, I like her. I never met her. I never got my hair done by her. But every time I be seeing her on social media, like every time she be, back in the day, when she used to trend in Miami, because y'all talking about Dora now. But in Miami, Dora been known. We been knew that about Dora. But you can't say she don't slay hair. Because even back then, she was doing good hair. But I always liked Dora because she never gave a damn. She never gave not one F word about what people had to say about her, because she stayed collecting that coin, and y'all still be booking her because y'all still gonna get your hair done by her. This one time, I don't remember what was going on, who she was beefing with or whatever, but she was dancing. I don't know if she was at a club. I think she was at a club. And she was just dancing with a bottle in her hand. And I was like, and I think it was in the middle of her like drama or whatever, and I was just like, I like that. That's how you respond. And I remember I gave her little props for that. So just seeing that on TikTok, I was like, all right, this year already starting off to be some BS. But let's get into some real things. Yesterday, the 2nd, Carlos King dropped his Reality with the King episode with Sharelle Rosado. And I was today years old when I found out that Sharelle Rosado and Ochocinco broke up. I promise you, I did not know. I don't be on social media like that. And I did not know, because I really loved them together. Because my first time ever meeting Sharelle was on Selling Tampa, and I've loved her ever since. So, I was really shocked by that. They really gave me, power couple, Black Barbie and Ken. And you know what? Some things don't work out. And I have to realize that that's okay. But throughout the whole interview, because I'm not going to recap the whole interview, y'all could go watch the interview if you want to. I'll link it down below if you want to go watch that. But what's really struck out to me, because allegedly, they broke up because of cheating. And what stuck out to me was her accountability that she had. Because she was saying some things along the line of she's not innocent in the demise of her relationship. And that's growth. That's a lot of maturity to say something like that, especially when you were the victim of the cheating. And I'm not gonna get into her past, and because I see a lot of people saying, oh, you get them how you lose them or whatever. Like, I don't care about none of that. that has nothing to do with me. But let's talk about cheating for a second, because I was on Google Scholar doing my little research, and some of what came up for cheating was that cheating often happens for reasons like, unmet emotional needs, lack of communication, and sometimes just plain selfishness. And it's not always about looking for the next best thing, as we like to think. Oh, he stepped out because something was flashier and prettier and finer, and Sharelle fine, so we know that's not the case. But sometimes it's about unresolved issues. And shout out to, let me see, the researcher Arlene Ramani. I'll link her research down below. But at the University of Louisiana, because she did a 2023 study on how couples make it work after infidelity, because Sharelle said was that she does see herself giving Ochocinco another chance, but after work is done. And it's so crazy because that's what Arlene said in her and I'm gonna call you Arlene, sorry, it's just your last name is but she said exactly, she literally echoed what Sharelle was saying. After therapy, communication, and a whole lot of accountability are required for reconciling after infidelity and cheating. So I feel like the fact that Sharelle is even willing to put in the work, because she says she wants to do therapy, she wants him to do therapy, and then maybe they do therapy together as recommended by Carlos King. And I gotta give them their flowers, because that's some real mature stuff. And I'm from Miami, where we reckless and we talk reckless and we F that dude, F that chick. I'm trying not to curse. Y'all see it? Let me give myself a pat on the back for that. But all I'm saying is, if you have a partner who's willing to put in the work, you gotta give them their flowers, because this, that's not common. And if Chad is willing to work on himself too, kudos to them. Because cheating, I've grown to mature, because I'm 25, y'all, so I ain't that mature, but I've grown to view cheating differently as I did back in the day. Because back in the day, I was very one strike, hell nah. But I realized you can't hold people by their mistakes. And not saying that, because I ain't gonna lie, they not spring chickens. Okay, they're almost 20 years my seniors, so I think they know what cheating is and what cheating isn't. So I'm not saying that he's right or wrong, but I'm saying it's a lot of maturity in realizing that you need to fix something and going about it in a healthy way. Because where I'm from, we slashing tires, we keying cars, we popping up at doors, and that's not healthy. So I feel like this is a more healthy way of dealing with it. So kudos to them. I really pray that life is happy for the both of them after that, whether that's together, apart, they have a child together. So hopefully that all works out. But they're a very beautiful family, and I think they're in game because they really go together. They have incredible chemistry. I've witnessed that on both their social medias and on the show, which she does have a new show coming out this month on Netflix. Definitely go support that, please, because I love her. I think it's called Wags the Riches, WAGS, on wives and girlfriends of rich dudes. I almost slipped up. And kudos to Sharelle. Lastly, all the drama on the New Year, not even New Year's Eve, because the lawsuit dropped on New Year's Eve, and like I said, lawsuit. So y'all know I'm already about to get into De'Ara and Ken, which is very unfortunate because unlike everybody else, I actually do like both of them individually. So I do like De'Ara and I do like Ken individually. I support both of their channels. I liked them when they were together, both of them. A lot of what I've been seeing and hearing is, most people support De'Ara and we're only tolerating Ken. I was like, oh, I kind of like them both together and like individually. So it's kind of unfortunate seeing, all of this happen publicly so early in the year, y'all. It's only day 3. Well, it's 1 a.m. So that's why I'm saying day 3, but it's really day 2. And let's just get into it. So Royalties World dropped the docket of the lawsuit. I'll probably link her down below because I really feel like she really did a good job of reading the lawsuit and explaining the verbiage being explained in there in a funny way. I really like her. I subscribed to her after that video because I just like the way she talks about stuff. Not even specifically De'Ara and Ken, but just how animated she is. I foot it. But I just got to sprinkle my little 2 cents in because this is very unfortunate. But let me start here. First of all, De'Ara filing a lawsuit on New Year's Eve, iconic. It's iconic. Like, that's when you say New Year, new me. De'Ara said New Year, new boundaries. And after the year De'Ara has had, I feel like she needs to get into it. And like I said, I'm an OG DK4L person, so we all know De'Ara's cousin is a lawyer. She was their lawyer. So so the fact that she even waited this long to get this far shows you the grace and the mercy that she had dealing with this issue. But even though I said I like De'Ara and Ken, both of them, we got to be real. Business is business. Taxes are due April 15th. And we all know Uncle Sam, especially under this new Trump administration, do not play about their taxes. And Uncle Sam does not care about your personal drama. De'Ara already said in the docket that she covered, the tab for the taxes already the first time. And my good sis said she's not finna do it again. And honestly, I don't blame her because this is business. Like, a lot of people are saying, because I was reading the comments, a lot of people are saying, oh, De'Ara only doing this out of, vengeance for Ken recently dropping his video with his new girlfriend, like his little pop-out video. And like I said, I'm not in De'Ara's mind, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But the fact that she even waited this long, she's lucky that she waited until he's about to get his coin back up so she can get her money back. Because I'm not gonna get into what's in the lawsuit and docket because y'all can go do your own research on that. But I feel like De'Ara out here minding her business, setting boundaries, and I'm proud of her. Because if De'Ara was my friend, I'd have been told that girl, get your money from him a long time ago. But in the docket, she's requesting a trial by jury, which means this is probably gonna stay public. But prayerfully, this gets settled out of the public eye, because over here we rooting for peace. I don't like this mess and this drama. I like to keep it cute and professional, and I pray that they do the same. But if not, my advice to Ken, bro, you gotta settle that. And honestly, the fact that De'Ara waited this long, and I'm not gonna lie, even throughout reading the docket, she gave him chance after chance after chance after chance. And I think that's because even though they've been broken up for a long time, all of his infidelity, I don't know what's the trend with infidelity, but I think there's still some part of her that's just so sweet and so innocent and so kind that if he probably did reach out to her and be like, hey, I'm sorry I had to get this far, I don't got the 100K, but definitely here's 25K just to show you that I'm willing to work with you. Like, this should show you, like, hey, we could keep this. Of course, we don't have to get here. You know, we have a rapport. We were together for so and so years. You know, playing those mind games that dudes always do. He might have to run that one more time with her just to keep this cordial, because it's already a big mess, and it's only day 2, so it can only get bigger from here. And the fact that the shade room picked it up and all these people are picking it up should tell you, like, this could get big real quick. And I waited to respond because I wanted to hear both sides, and in typical man fashion, he didn't clarify nothing. He didn't say nothing, a whole bunch of nothing. This lady has like a 80-page docket against you, and all he's saying is they gave me the money for the car, and you get to keep the car, and your team told me to file it as personal, and that's it. I don't know what that mean and what he thought that was gonna do for the kid, but prayerfully there's some resolve to this. And all right, y'all, it's late. That's it for today's episode. We covered, this New Year's chaos, infidelity, lawsuits, and speaking of taxes, y'all make sure y'all get y'all taxes together so Uncle Sam don't gotta come for y'all too, because Uncle Sam coming for them. So make sure Uncle Sam not coming for y'all too. But literally, we talked about everything that makes adulthood exhausting and hilarious at the same time. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe, leave a review, share it with your friends. I'll catch y'all next time. Stay positive, stay funny, stay out of drama, please. Unless it's a good podcast material. And sorry for y'all not being on cam this time. I know y'all like to see my beautiful face, but like I said, it's 1 a.m. I'm tired. I got off of work like an hour ago, so I just wanted to give y'all this before I go to bed. But I'll definitely catch y'all on the flip side. Married to Medicine comes back this Sunday, so I will be catching that. I know I skipped the last episode, but I'll give y'all a little 2-part reaction on Monday, so look out for that. And see you guys next time. Bye.